talk about the Browns. Leave us a comment. What do you think of the Browns? Yeah, pretty bad here.
It smells in here. Why is that? Oh, it's
Smells like
because
Cleveland
we have
Browns.
this to break down. Yeah.
All right, so the Cleveland Browns 5.5 wins here, and the big question is, will they have more wins or more different quarterbacks starting for them this season? What do you think?
I mean, that would be one hell of a prop bet, honestly, because it's funny. They have what, like 4 or 5 quarterbacks on roster, and that's right around where they're lined. I was checking out, and there has been absolutely nobody betting the over for the Cleveland Browns, at least thus far. Not really surprising, but even when you shop around, Andy, you're seeing some even 4.5s in some spots already, with the juice towards the over at that money or at that number. For me, man, sitting at 5.5 wins, dude. I mean, new offensive coordinator for this team. So you figure, former coach of the year, Stefanski, probably going to be calling a couple more plays than he would maybe be adept to. The biggest thing that stands out to me outside of personnel, outside of all the major questions that this team has, is the fact that the schedule is brutal for this team. Typically, when you're finishing last, you're like, oh, thank God we get a last place schedule. Yeah, well, they have to play the NFC North this season, and they have to play the 3 best teams in that division in weeks 3, 4, and 5. You got the Lions, you got the Packers, and you got the Vikings there. So that's just an absolute brutal start to the season, and that's after you open up taking on the Bengals and at the Ravens. I mean, that is just an awful start to the year, in my opinion, Andy. And this is a team, right? They're going to be dogs in every single game this year. They're probably going to be sizable dogs in every single game this year. And just kicked off today. You can check it out on the YouTube channel, the Opening Line Report. Teddy covers Drew Martin. It is a wealth of information. I was taking notes feverishly, Andy, because they're talking about strength of schedules. They're talking about rest differentials and what a difference that makes when you're betting and taking, season win totals over and under. Well, this Browns team, according to Teddy Covers on that fine program that you can see right here on the Wager Talk TV YouTube channel, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Second hardest strength of schedule in the NFL is this Cleveland Browns team. Andy, they are top 5 in the worst rest differential. So that means they're not going to be well rested, already playing one of the hardest schedules in the league. New offensive coordinator, more quarterbacks than they know what to do with, a team with zero direction. Andy, I said it when we talk about these season win totals. They're not things I typically bet because I don't want the books to hold on to my money for an entire season. I might let the books hold on to my money betting the under on this because they won't hold it for the entire season, because this one could cash pretty early in the season. I think it is going to be very tough for the Cleveland Browns to find 6 wins here, man. I don't see it. What do you think about this Cleveland Browns team? If the prop is how many starting quarterbacks versus wins, I might make the starting quarterbacks a slight favorite in that prop, Andy. What are you thinking when you see this Browns team? Because I don't know how, with any confidence, you could be looking towards an over, even at that 4.5 number that we've seen float out there.
I think they have 0-6 written all over them.
I completely agree.
Cincy, Baltimore, Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota, overseas, at Pittsburgh. You want to talk about low morale after that? 0-6. I found something funny here, Dan. Pro Football Focus did an article where they had the top 3 players on each team. David Njoku made it. Now, nice player. He can't be a top 3 player on your team.
It's not ideal.
It's a little rough. No.
It's not ideal.
I'd love to have him on fantasy, but I can't have him be a top 3 guy on my team. This is an easy under for me at 5.5 wins. This isn't even I don't see 6 wins at all. I mean, after their bye at Jets, Baltimore, at Vegas, there's a couple wins, but then San Fran, at Chicago, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Cincy to close it out. This is awful. This is we did the Patriots, Eagles, and Colts. This is my favorite play out of the teams that we've done.
Yeah, I would agree,
5.5.
Andy. Like I don't bet season win totals typically. I love breaking them down because it gives you a great starting point of the season. That's why I love what we're doing here. We're breaking down every single team, and you can comment below which ones you want to hear about, because we got our man Sean Michael saying, "What are we doing talking about the Browns?" Well, Sean, people commented. You want us to talk about the team you want? Drop it in the comments below, big dog. Come on, brother.
Yeah,
but he is
absolutely.
right. Browns stink, go under could have been the name of the segment, and then we just we just
listen. Hey, listen. We said it in the chat. I'm not happy about talking about the Browns either, but we got to do.
No, I don't want to do this.
And believe it or not, this was one of them that they asked us to do. So you want us to do another team? Let us know, and Dan and I will break it down. So yeah, easy under. We are unanimous in that. So
yeah, Andy, nice to have you back, brother. Great work.